When my friends dared me to spend the night at the old Hawthorne Asylum, I laughed it off as a joke. But a mix of bravado and curiosity got the best of me, and I found myself standing at the rusted gates as the sun dipped below the horizon. The place was notorious for the unsettling tales of its former residents, whispers of a darker past than any history book cared to record. As I crossed the threshold, the air grew colder, and every step echoed like a distant memory trying to claw its way back to the present. Inside, the asylum was a labyrinth of decaying quarters and peeling wallpaper, each turn more disorienting than the last. I settled in the old common area, where moonlight streamed through shattered windows, casting ghostly patterns on the floor. The night was still, almost too still, and just when I began to think I'd spend a boring night alone, I heard it. The sound of chains rattling, faint at first, then growing louder, closer. A chill ran down my spine, a primal fear that perhaps I was not alone after all. My phone's flashlight flickered as I navigate home with a life of its own, shadows darting just out of sight. And then I saw them, the chains hanging from the ceiling, swinging as if moved by an unseen force. The air grew thick, and a low whisper began to echo through the halls, a language I couldn't understand but felt deep in my bones. It was then I noticed the etchings on the walls, desperate messages from those long gone, pleading for release. As I pieced together the fragmented stories, the whispers grew louder, and the chains clattered violently, as if protesting my presence. Panic surged through me, but my feet felt rooted to the spot. The final revelation hit me like a cold wave. The asylum spirits were not just restless, they were trapped, bound by chains both physical and ethereal. In my intrusion, I had unwittingly become a part of their torment. With dawn's first light, I fled, leaving the asylum behind, but the whispers followed me home, a constant reminder that some dares are best left unaccepted.